I'm going to show you how to set up your availability calendar and custom event links right on mTestHub. Go ahead and log into your mTestHub profile. Once you've logged in, you can go up to the top right under your profile picture, you can go down to set interview availability. The availability rules all. Your availability calendar will rule the windows of time available for each event type. So you want your availability to be set up first. Make sure that we're on the availability section by making sure on the menu button on the left is clicked on availability. And on the top right, you can select new and create availability. I'm going to do standard hours. And for standard hours, it's going to be 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. That's pretty easy. Now, once you see on the bottom right, it says schedule updated successfully, you're ready to move back. Now, to give you an example of how else you can use availability, let's say you only interview candidates on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are your interview days. So we're going to create a custom availability schedule for interviews only. Again, we're going to go to the top right, click new, and type in interview hours, continue. Like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays only. Press save. And now we have 3 different custom availability schedules. Event types are the actual custom event links they can send to candidates, send to applicants, send to your clients, send to your coworkers so that they can schedule events with you. We have a little default right here called client meeting. I'm going to show you how to create a brand new one. So you're going to make sure you're under event types on the menu button on the left. You're going to navigate to the top right and click new. You're going to title your event type. This is going to be a pre-screening call. We're going to schedule this 15 minutes. And click continue. Now that's pretty much the simple setup. Is it in person? Is it video chat? Or is it over the phone? That you can set up right here under location. We have the default Cal video, or you could do Google Meet if you've integrated your Google Meet app. In person, you could add your own linked meeting, and then there's attendee phone numbers as well. I'm going to do Google Meet for this one. We're going to navigate to the availability section. This is where the default will default in there, but since this is considered an interview, I'm going to select the interview hours. So it's Tuesday and Thursdays. There's other limits you can set up, such as you require a 2-hour minimum notice before someone booking a pre-screen with you, so you don't get a last-minute pre-screen. You also have buffer times as well before or after the event so that you don't get booked back to back. There's other advanced features like you can customize the form. For example, let's ask a simple question. What job did you apply to? So that's going to be identifier, and the question will be the label. What job did you apply to? And we're going to make it required, and we're going to move it up on the list. I'm going to move it right under the email address and make it required. You have other options right down there, but just make sure you save it on the top right. Once you have the event called pre-screen, you can copy the link to the event. You could also embed it. There's a lot of different embed features, but you can embed with HTML code right on your website. So if you have a section of your website for booking a call with you, you can use that right there. Let's go back to the event types. Here's the pre-screen event. Let's copy the link, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So here's the pre-screen availability that someone can select. It's only Tuesdays and Thursdays. Say they want to select one on Thursday at 9:45. And there's my custom question that I created. And then when they confirm, they'll receive a confirmation and an email with their own Google Meet link. Some other cool capabilities that you have are the abilities to create custom teams. Under Teams on the left, you'll be able to invite team members or create custom teams, for example, panel interviews. You could also use it for client discovery meetings, platform demos. I have a team already set up here, but if I wanted to create a new one, I would just create new, called panel interview team, click continue, and I could start adding team members or sharing the link for them to register. I could publish it, and now I have another team set up. So under event types, we'll have all the views for all the events for all the people and teams. So you got your custom events on the top, you have your team events here, and since none have been created, it says team has no events. Once you send the invites for your teams will receive an invite to register with the mTestHub Cal app, and they'll be asked to integrate their calendars, and they'll go through the setup wizard. That ensures that their availability is customized to them and also their calendars are integrated. When you create a new team event, let's say panel interview 1, you have a couple different options. The ones that are going to be most used are going to be collective or round robin. The collective will actually schedule meetings when all the selected team members are available. It will look at their availability based on their availability schedule and their integrated calendar apps that have been integrated into this tool. The round robin is also another feature that teams might do where someone needs to schedule a specific event with someone on that team. It could be a sales team. And at least one person on that sales team needs to represent the company. So that's where you would select round robin as well. Since this is a panel interview, I'm going to schedule collective and continue. And there it is. Same thing with availability. You can choose a common availability schedule. Since this is an interview and a panel interview, our company only interviews Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to select that under interview hours, and it's already pre-populated. If you want to add some custom apps and other integrations, you can go to the left under apps, and under the App Store, you will see you can integrate Google Calendar, Google Meet, Apple Calendar, all the Microsoft Exchange emails. If you don't want to integrate any of these options, you always have the Cloud video conferencing app, which uses this same tool to host your video conferences. There's just an endless amount of possibilities and tools integrated into this app, and it's constantly being developed. So if you have any recommendations, can put in your recommendation into a support ticket under mTestHub. Always file support, provide feedback, or report issues. We're always here to help 7 days a week. Happy recruiting.